Have you ever considered how a band known for its gothic rock could weave the rhythmic complexities of dub reggae into their sound? It seems like an unlikely pairing, but it was a deliberate and innovative choice. Bauhaus incorporated dub into their music primarily by adopting its structural elements, specifically its emphasis on rhythmic space, echoing effects, and prominent bass lines, rather than its traditional reggae melodies or vocal styles. They utilized production techniques common in dub to create atmospheric textures and a sense of hypnotic depth. The core mechanism behind this fusion lies in dub's deconstructive approach to music. Dub producers like King Tubby and Lee Scratch Perry pioneered techniques that stripped down original tracks, focusing on isolated drum and bass patterns, reverb, delay, and phased effects. Bauhaus, emerging from the post-punk era, shared a similar experimental ethos and an interest in sonic manipulation. They were not aiming to make reggae, but rather to exploit dub's textural and rhythmic possibilities. This meant stretching out instrumental sections, creating cavernous soundscapes with heavy reliance on echo and delay, and pushing the bass guitar to the forefront, giving it a melodic and rhythmic dominance. Their fascination with space and tension, characteristic of their overall aesthetic, found a perfect partner in dub's sonic architecture. To hear this in action, listen for tracks where instrumental passages feature stark, repetitive bass lines that carry the melodic weight, often accompanied by sparse, echoing guitar feedback and distant, reverb-drenched drums. Songs such as Telegram Sam or even early material like Dark Entries showcase subtle but distinct dub inflections in their rhythmic sections. Pay attention to the way instruments drop in and out, creating pockets of silence and sudden re-entries, mirroring dub's call and response structure. What makes Bauhaus's application particularly clever is their use of the bass as a lead instrument, a hallmark of dub. David J., the bassist, often crafted lines that were both grounding and melodic, moving beyond simple root notes to drive the song's emotional core. This technique allowed them to infuse an unexpected groove and spaciousness into their otherwise intense and angular sound, distinguishing them from many of their contemporaries. Ultimately, Bauhaus's integration of dub elements provided a unique blueprint for how bands could pull from seemingly disparate genres to forge entirely new sonic identities. By focusing on atmosphere and rhythmic innovation rather than direct genre imitation, they expanded the vocabulary of post-punk and goth rock, creating music that still resonates with its haunting and deeply textural quality.